Good evening YouTube, welcome to my latest video. This is the sales update for the week ending 5th of October. This is 15 items that I've sold this week. Obviously I've sold quite a lot more. I've had a fantastic start of October, but I don't want to spend too long doing this update because my internet's still pretty bad, so I'm still streaming on my 4G. I'm going to keep it short and just do the 15 items this week. I did try to get to 10, but I've had some quite interesting sales this week, so it was quite hard to pick 15 from the items I've got to show you. So without further ado, here are the items. So first up, we've got a PlayStation 3. This is the slim model, 160GB. Came with 7 games, the HDMI lead and a power lead. I printed off a user manual online. The controller pad did actually have a problem. It didn't bounce back on the axis stick when you go up, so if you pressed up it sort of stayed up, it wouldn't auto recenter. I did actually find another controller pad to put with it, and I was going to update the listing, but then it sold. And it sold for $64.95 plus $5.99 postage. So I never bothered to update the controller pad, so I'll keep that one for another PS3 I get. There's a bit of a smeary mark on it. That didn't actually come out. I don't know what that was. So I just disclosed it in the photographs. But it was a nice working system. So I was pleased to get $64.95 for it, because that's pretty high for one of these. This is a Trivial Pursuit Lord of the Rings Trilogy edition. The contents of this were factory sealed. As you can see, the DVD in there is completely sealed, and you've got the bag of the pizza pieces. The cards are all sealed. Lovely condition really. The box had a bit of storage wear. I still managed to get £19.98 for it with free shipping, so I was very pleased with that sale. This is one of my first sales selling clothing. This one was one my son wanted to get rid of. He didn't quite like it. I didn't really like it too much, so I listed it and I got £16.95 for it. It's a diesel jumper. It's cherry red, size XL, but it was quite tight fitting, so I put slim fit style. Hopefully that will be all okay and I won't get a return for size. Always worries me with clothing whether I get a return for whether the item fits and so on. But I've not heard anything yet, so hopefully that will be okay. This is something I was pleased to see the back of. I've had it for about a year now. I actually had 2 of them. I got them at auction. Only cost £2 each. This sold for £19.95 plus the shipping. The other one sold for about £30 about a year ago, quite quickly, but this one just didn't seem to shift. And I've been reducing it over time, and eventually it sold at £19.95. So pleased to see that go, and happy for that really. This is a good sale because I've actually got quite a few of these. I bought a big box of these plugs at auction, and I've been selling them for around about £3 to £4 per unit, and they've been selling. This is an example of one of the listings. I've bundled 5 of them together, selling for £15.95, no, £14.95, sorry. I do have a listing selling them individually as well, but all brand new and sealed. So the auction lot's paid for many times over now, so that's brilliant. That to get £15 for a set of those. Very pleased. This is a Hollywood heavy duty bike rack. This was boxed, it was brand new. The box was a bit tatty. You can see in the photo here, that's the actual item. That's how it looks on the car. I actually got these photographs from the website. And it sold for $54.99. I think this cost me £10, if I remember rightly, at auction. Free shipping on this one. But plenty of profit there still. This one was an interesting one. It's a Sony Cybershot, but this one is the model that has the Carl Zeiss lens, which add a lot of value to these. This sold for $19.99 plus the shipping, fully working. I was tempted to actually keep this for my photographs, to take photographs for my auctions, but I decided to sell it because I've got other cameras I can use. And I had to actually order a battery charger from China for this, so I've had it for a fair while, and I waited for the battery charger to arrive because I think that cost me about £2 or £3, and it allowed me to charge the battery that was in the camera, and it all worked. So I sold it without any charger, but came with a fully charged battery. So yeah, excellent sale. This one was something I was fairly pleased to get rid of because it was taking a lot of space and it's very heavy, and it didn't work. This is a Sanyo Betamax video recorder. Sold for $54.95 plus shipping. It's quite a heavy and bulky item, so it was a bit of a hassle to post it. Came with all those Betamax videos I've been selling, so it's paid for by the video sales really, and this is just extra. So I was pleased to see that go. It did actually come on, but the videotape was stuck in the unit and it wouldn't play the tape, so I don't know what was wrong with it. But it had quite good value, parts all not working. This was something I got at a charity shop not that long ago. It's a 5.25 inch floppy disk storage box, and it came with some dividers. Nice condition, and yeah, got £16.95 plus $3.99 shipping. This was something I actually found in my loft. I had a Mega Drive console, a GameCube, 2 SNESes, and a load of games in a big box. And I think what had happened in the past, before I started getting into reselling again, I'd picked these up at a car boot sale with the intentions to sell them, but never actually got them listed, and they just ended up in a box in my loft. And I was up in the loft getting the GTA items that I'll be auctioning off this Sunday on Nick's channel for charity. But this sold $19.95, free shipping, and it's Wonder Boy and Monster World for the Sega Mega Drive. Came with a manual, and I tested it quickly on the Mega Drive, all worked. This is a Marantz bookshelf set of speakers. Again, came from a charity shop these, and I got £29.95 plus shipping for them. They're made in England. They're HD 483 models. Nice speakers actually, although they're a little bit tatty on the top, as you can see here. A little bit of wear on the top, and I actually had to glue the grills in place because they were just falling off, the clips are broken. But hopefully they'll be good, and they'll do the new user a good turn. This was something I picked up at a charity shop again. It's an Olympus Mu 2 Zoom 80 camera, and I think I got more or less the top end for one of these Zoom 80 models. The standard Mu 2 sells for a bit more, but the Zoom 80 has slightly less desirability rating on it. But £80 plus the shipping, I was pleased with that, though it did sell to a brand new 0 rated user. So I sent it tracked. I'm just hoping that's all okay. Hopefully it will be. This again came from my loft with the SNES consoles and the Mega Drive consoles. This was actually my own that I bought back in the year 2000 Game Boy Advance. So it had the box and the manuals, fully working, and it sold for £34.95. I think I took an offer of £30 on this one, plus the shipping. But it's really sort of the top end they go for. I was quite surprised they don't go for more, but they don't seem to. So, and it had a few little marks and stuff on the screen, so I did use it quite a lot back in the day. This was an item I bought in Hitchin the day after the Hitchin resellers meetup. It's a Rotring Profil A3 drawing board. It's basically a whiteboard that architects can draw on. It cost me £5 at the charity shop, and it was still there after all the resellers had gone round, and I picked it up for £5 and sold it for £29.98. So I was very pleased with that sale. And finally, this is a Nintendo GameCube console. Again, came from the loft. I actually had a game that I got from an auction bundle recently that I bundled with it. Fully working, tested, £44.95 plus the shipping. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you found something interesting in there. Hope everybody's sales are doing well. I've had a good week this week. Hopefully I'll be on Nick's channel for the charity auction, where I'll be auctioning off some GTA merchandise. If you look back on my channel, there's a video. It's called Test Stream and Auction Preview. If you look at that video, you'll see the items I'm going to be auctioning on Sunday. So please come along to the charity auction. There's lots of great items to bid on. It's for great causes. So yeah, come along there and see if you can pick up a nice item from the auction for charity. I'll put a link in the description of this video as well, just so you can jump straight there. But I'm sure you already know all about the auction already so far. So yeah, so thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.